Good evening, Simon from Life's a Gamble, Let's Take a Chance, and also Mai Star II restoration project here at Walton on the Naze, looking at the backside of Mai Star II at the moment. It's in a bit of a rough condition, as you can see. We've part of the stern post missing because it was rotten and broken, and also what we've got to look at here at the moment is the fact the boat isn't level. The plumb bob is slightly off to starboard, but that's not the worst of it. The worst is yet to come. As we go around the boat, down the starboard hand side, see it's all nicely sanded back, ready to be primed again, as it will be in goodness of time. Go around here, round here, round to the stem, and here's the fun bit. This plumb bob is in the centre at the top. As you go down, you can see it's miles out. The further down the stem you go, the worse the effect. So we're going to have to pull Mai Star II back to port and level the stem up. So it's quite a way out. And you get to about here, and it's about 1.25 inches out of level. So it's quite a way. Anyway, going down the port hand side now. As you can see, it's all sanded off, but one thing we did find when we sanded the boat off was where the water line is supposed to be and where it isn't. And as you go along, you can actually see the water line is actually down there, not there, because there's a scribe line. When you look at the boat in a different, better light, you can actually see it lower down the hull. So we're going to have to move the water line substantially. Keep going along the boat, on the boat here, towards the back, and then back to the stern again. And then this is where it gets lots better. As we come up the ladder, up a bit more up the ladder, and hey presto, look at that. Beautifully done by my apprentice. 3 coats of primer on the hull now, all the way around. Except for the bilge. The bilge is going to be done in a little while. But he's put 2 new inner hog in the boat now, fixed in position with coach bolts through into the outer keel, so they're now firmly in place. Just have to get a new nut made for there, and further ahead a new floor there. It's in the right place. Yeah, there. So the new floor's got to go in there, which is over here. So that's got to be bolted. That's going to be put in place next time we're on the boat, and that secure the front together. So there we have it. The inside of the boat is nicely painted, and also we have the first of the deck beams laid on the deck. We need to do some work on this part of the boat. The deck beams are in reasonable, the big main beams are in good condition, but the smaller transverse and longitudinal beams are in need of replacing, and so they'll be replaced. as will be the Samson post deck plate as well, and also the piece of deck beam that goes between the stem and the first beam. These will all be put back on the boat, not quite the same way as before. These would actually spiked into the beam shelf. This time they're going to be actually coach bolted into place, so they can be removed if need be anytime in the future without destroying both the beams and the beam shelf. So that's what's going to happen there. Another job's going to be replacing the forefoot there, where the 3 bolts are sticking out of the hog and the apron. That's got another job we've got to do. That's also the base for the Samson post tenant to go into the mortise in the forefoot, but that's for another day. So all in all, this week has been a very successful week. A lot of boat has been painted, sanded, painted and restored, and we're now looking forward to the next stage of the restoration, which will be to level the boat up, take the twist out of the stem and put the deck beams back in place and start the foredeck rebuild. So at the moment, that's all I've got time for. I hope it's been informative, and if you'd like to follow our restoration, by all means do so on YouTube, Mai Star II Restoration Project, and also you can look at our sister channel, Charles Restoration Project as well. Both have got Patreon pages as well, so you can follow us on YouTube or on Patreon or both for as little as £2 a month. So, and any funds raised will help forward this project on further, and so we can get Mai Star II in the water in this September and have some autumn sailing and some winter sailing. So that's all for now, folks. Talk to you soon.